it's Shy and welcome back for another video. In today's video, I just thought it would be fun to kind of share my makeup packing essentials with you guys. I travel for work quite a bit. I am currently going to be gone for a month, so I just thought it would be fun to kind of show you guys what I pack, why I pack them, especially because I'm sure so many of you either travel for work or maybe you're going on vacation. Maybe it'll give you some different ideas. I don't know, I just thought it'd be fun. So that is what you were in for today. So I'm gonna start from primer and try to work my way up from there and be in order, but y'all know I get a little spacey sometimes, so if we jump to lip gloss randomly, I do apologize. The two things that I always like to bring are these two little guys. So I definitely will not leave home without my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is the best primer that's ever existed in the entire planet, and I cannot live without it. I really like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer as well, because especially if like you're running late or something, like you can spray this down, put on your foundation, use it to set. It's one of the only scented things that does not break me out, and I really just love this item. So these two just kind of go hand in hand, because again, if you're running late, this has multiple functions, or if you're wearing like a matte foundation and you kind of need to refresh throughout the day, this is great to throw in your purse because it is on the smaller side and you can refresh throughout the day too. For foundation, the one that I cannot leave home without is actually my Dior Backstage foundation in the shade 2.5N. Reasoning behind this, it's not what I'm wearing right now. I'm gonna talk about that as well, but it is my easiest foundation to just throw on. Like I'll just drip it on my face, use a sponge, blend it all over. It can give me really light coverage. I can build it up. It wears really well. I wore it all last week in San Diego, and even with the humidity, it lasted beautifully on my face. And I like that it can be sheared out, so if you just want something really simple, you can do that. If you want to, you know, play it up for more coverage, you can as well. The second foundation, I always bring two foundations because God forbid something happen to one of them and it leaks out, is this one. So this is a new favorite. This is what I'm wearing right now. This is the Stay Naked Urban Decay foundation. It is my perfect shade match. My Dior one is pretty damn close as well, but this one is what I'm wearing and I love it. It wears so beautifully, guys, and it gives great coverage. It can also be sheared out if you want it to be sheared out, but especially me with oilier skin, it is more on the matte side and it just lasts really beautifully throughout the day. So those two foundations, cannot leave home without. For powder, I actually always like to pack this one. So it's my Kylie setting powder. I like it because it is on the smaller side and it just sets my makeup really nice. If I need to like retouch throughout the day, I can. And it's more on the compact side. This is my Laura Mercier Ace. So as you can see, she's not as user-friendly to pack. Laura does come in a little mini, but for me, like, I can't deal with the mini ones. Like, I need to be able to dunk my sponge in like a full-size jar. So this I absolutely love. For bronzer, you know Fenty was gonna be in this video. So this is the Fenty bronzer. I love it. When I'm traveling, I normally don't bring a contour palette or anything. I just bronze. And because I can always like use a different brush to use my bronzer more as a contour and then like fluff it up, if that makes sense. So I just bring this. Oh my God, mine's broken too, which is not her fault, but I dropped it. So that's why I'm like trying to hold it kind of awkwardly, but I bring that with me. The blush that I am now going to be packing is this one from Burt's Bees. So this is the Bare Peach blush. It is like this. It's actually what I'm wearing right now. I recently discovered this in San Diego. I went to CVS to get razors and I saw this and remembered that Kathleen Lights always raves about Burt's Bees blushes, and for good reason, guys. It's such a good blush. Before that, I was always packing my Kylie We're Going Shopping. This is my second favorite blush. I just really like the Burt's Bees one. It gives me a little flush of color on my cheeks, but it's very natural on my skin tone, and it does have a really pretty sheen in it as well. It's just such a beautiful natural blush. I want to pick up Toasted Cinnamon, which Kathleen loves, next. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. See, it's just a really light, beautiful peach color. So that is going to be the blush that I am packing. Oh my gosh, my eyelash tried to do a backflip. I'm like, not today. Moving along to concealer. Before I forget, I almost forgot concealer. Maybelline Age Rewind. So this concealer is just so good. I've raved about it forever. I need to pick it up in a deeper shade as well, because on those days when you're really running late and you just have time to just put a little bit of under your eyes and mascara, this is a good one too, because it does blend out really nicely, but it plays nice with all my foundations and powders. So this one is an essential, especially for like the more natural makeup I've been doing. That one's great. I have a lot of other concealers that I like too, but I always gravitate back towards that one because some of the other ones just a little bit too full coverage for the vibe that I'm going for. You know what I mean? For whatchamacallit, brows. Two things I always pack for brows. So Benefit Gimme Brow, this ride or die, can't live without. So I actually use it in one of the darker shades. I use it in shade 5. But it's just what works for me because it is like an ashier color, and it'll tint my brow hairs but also set them in place. And like, I will use this every day. If I'm doing more of a structured brow, I do bring my Kylie Kai brow. I bring both because you just never know what vibe you're gonna be in for. I might wake up in the morning and be like, I just wanna be super natural. I might want a more structured brow, so I do pack both of those, and I feel like it's really important to remember to bring both options. I mean, unless you only do one type of brow, but bring both, because if you go on a trip and you don't, you're gonna regret it, because there's gonna be that one night where maybe you just wanted a structured brow, or on the flip side, maybe you just want a natural brow. And if you don't bring both, just bring both. One product I cannot live without at this point is my Lano Lips Banana Balm Lip Sheen. I haven't even been wearing, I can't remember the last time I wore lipstick, to be very transparent with you. This is everything. It smells like bananas. It completely makes your lips feel like a dream. I love this so much, so that I would pack for sure. Now, I recently discovered the gloss on my lips. This is from Victoria's Secret. This is their Pinky Lip Gloss. It is not sticky at all. It gives just a very light, your lips but better look if you have a medium skin tone like me. And I will be packing that as well. And then, let's see, what is next? Highlighter. Okay, so this is my little baby highlighter, and I love her so much. So this is the Becca Pearl Flashes Gold. To be very honest, I don't know if you can still get this. So if it's discontinued, I'm sorry. But this is my favorite highlighter to travel with. One, because it can be sheared out to just be a really beautiful like gold sheen. You can layer it up. You can put it all over the lid, inner corner moments. It's just a really beautiful one, and it's small. So it's nice and compact. I can travel with it very easily. And it just looks really good whether I'm tanned like I am now, or if my self tanner starts to fade away through the week. It still looks good on my more fair skin, and I always have to pack that. Moving right along to eyeshadow palette. So this is what I bring with me everywhere. So if you've been with my channel for a while, this is not your first time seeing her. This is the Makeup Revolution Macaroons palette. I have to hold her because I broke her at some point. I need to just order another one because I literally cannot be without my palette. One of my favorite things to do is literally set my lids with almonds and then take Dessert, this like iridescent shade, on my fingers and put it all over my lid. This palette, in my opinion, you can just do so much with. If you want to do a really deep sultry look, you could. It's got a great bronzing shade. It's got a lot of great transition colors, pops of color. This is the one palette that I travel with, and it's from one of my favorite brands, and it's just hella cute too. But this is one of my all-time favorite palettes. It's very travel friendly, and it has a ginormous mirror, so that I really appreciate as well. I can sit it, on a windowsill and do natural lighting, and it works just fine. For mascara, I'm sure you guys already know what's coming. L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is all I bring when I go traveling. I do not bring lashes normally unless I'm going, I don't know, somewhere where I'm going to be going out and really need something. I just like to use my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. It's the perfect mascara. It layers beautifully. You can make your lashes really dramatic or really natural, and I love her. I don't actually pack an eyelash curler either. I just go in with that. I blink my lashes so that it curls them, and I call it a day. The only spongy I will use at this point is my Mochi sponge from Shop Miss A. It is so good. Paw one is amazing as well. Both of them just kind of go in my bag. The Shop Miss A sponges are great. They're $1. Don't waste your money on anything else. I promise you it's better than a beauty blender. Sorry, beauty blender, but it's the truth. So that is that. But yeah. I don't know, I just thought it would be fun for you guys to see what I bring along with me, maybe give you guys some ideas. That is everything that I pack. Oh, no it's not. One last thing. For touch-ups, this is my favorite touch-up powder. This is the Wet n Wild Pressed Powder. It is so good for touch-ups throughout the day. It really helps blur the skin. In my opinion, it doesn't get cakey at all. I can use it to just touch up, so if I am in a place that is more humid, this is my touch-up powder. It is very sheer as well, so it won't disrupt like your contour or anything like that. You can of course use like a flattened sponge to build up the color if you really wanted to. I just recommend it for touch-ups throughout the day. Or even if you didn't want to use a setting powder, just use this with a big fluffy brush to set, and it works just as good. Alright guys, now that is it for this video. I hope that you guys just, I don't know, enjoyed seeing what I'm packing. If there's anything that you think is an essential that I missed out, let me know in the comment section below. And if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up on your way out. I will see you guys next time. Bye!